Ben, please make sure those reports are straight.
No problem, Lily.
Some of the older members of the family are extremely picky, so everything has to be perfect.
Perfect's my middle name. Well, actually, it's James, but I was thinking of changing it.
Where would you like these, Lily?
Put this one there and the other one down here. No, actually put these here and the other ones down there.
I can understand why Lily's so wound up. Family meetings can be pretty stressful, and I've got a feeling the von Hassenberg family meetings might be more stressful than most.
Sophie, do you mind awfully if I asked you to dust the display cabinets in the library?
Don't worry, Lily. I'm happy to help in any way I can.
Thank you so much. Ben, can you put out these name cards while I'm gone?
No worries. I'm all over it like sauce on a pie.
Yeah, well, do your best anyway.
The problem with family meetings is you can prepare all you like, but that doesn't mean they're going to go to plan. How do I know? Trust me, I've had personal experience. At home, Mum was a great one for calling family meetings. She called them peace conferences.
Come on, in you come.
Which meant they were doomed from the start.
Right. I think we're all agreed that these silly fights between you two have got to stop. Sam? Ben?
Sure.
Good. I'm pleased to see we're getting off on the right foot. Now, Ben, I'd like you to tell Sam one thing that you actually like about her, and Sam will do the same for you.
Oh, Mum, please.
You can't be serious.
Yes, it's important. Now, come on, Ben. Just one thing.
Well, most of the time she doesn't smell.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, but that's because you always hog the bathroom.
I do not.
You do. You were in there for an hour this morning.
That's enough. Ben, it was meant to be a positive, not a negative.
Still, you've got to admit he has a point.
Brian!
Dad!
See, I told you.
You just don't understand the pressures of being a teenage girl.
Maybe not, but I don't see why women have to spend so much time.
Oh, so now it's women, is it? Am I included in this?
I didn't say that.
Dad, that is so sexist.
Yes. You two males spend just as much time in the bathroom as we do.
Oh, Jill, that is simply not true.
It is true. He's in there for days.
Oh, yeah? Well, you're in there for years. Centuries.
Centuries.
They say that murder is the easiest crime to solve. Want to know why? Because most murders are committed in families. We were a long way from murdering each other, but often our peace conferences were more like declarations of war.
Quick, they're all arriving. Have you finished the name cards yet?
Done and dusted.
But they're all in the wrong places. Didn't you follow my plan?
That's a plan? I thought it was a bad sketch of a spaceship.
You can't put Great Uncle Friedrich and Great Uncle Wolf Otto together.
Why not?
Uncle Friedrich beat Uncle Wolf Otto in a yacht race once. And Uncle Wolf Otto thinks he cheated. They've barely spoken ever since.
Ever since when?
1962?
That's a fair while to avoid speaking.
The von Hasenburgs have a long tradition of holding grudges. And you can't put Great Aunt Wilhelmina here. She has to be beside the window.
Why?
Aunt Wilhelmina faints at the drop of a hat. She needs plenty of ventilation. Otherwise, she'll spend the entire meeting on the floor. But this is the worst. You put Uncle Herman and Aunt Kiki beside Daddy?
That's bad?
Worse than bad. They can't stand him, and he can't stand them. Uncle Herman has been trying to take over the castle for years. He thinks just because he's the richest, he should be head of the family. But Daddy always says having money is not what being a von Hasenburg is all about.
I can relate to that. What about your mum?
She doesn't like any of them. Apart from Daddy, of course.
Oh.
She only comes to these meetings to support him. Although, don't be surprised if she leaves early. She usually can't wait to escape them all. Look, I'll rearrange these. Could you tell Sophie that when she finishes dusting, she needs to help with lunch?
On my way.
So, what's this meeting all about anyway?
The family has to sign the yearly financial statements for the castle.
Sounds simple enough.
Not quite. If they don't all sign, then the castle will be declared bankrupt and Philip and Lily will be kicked out.
But they wouldn't do that, would they?
Who knows? They are family after all.
Hello, everybody. Please make your way to the conference room. The meeting is about to commence.
Thank you, darling. As usual, you'll find a copy of the castle's financial report in front of you. Please take a quick glance through, sign at the bottom, and then we can all enjoy a delicious lunch.
Oh, have a look at it. Another financial loss.
Why am I not surprised?
Well, it's been a difficult year. As you know, the economic conditions are very tough.
But surely not this tough, Philip.
Actually, Kiki, if you read the accounts properly, you'll see that Philip has done a brilliant job under extremely trying circumstances.
Thank you, dear.
Can you get the ring? The sooner this is over with, the better.
Of course, Daddy.
Message from the kitchen. Lunch is ready to serve.
It's gone.
What's gone?
The von Hasenburg signet ring. It was here this morning and now it's gone.
Is it valuable?
It has the family seal. Without it, the finance reports can't be completed.
Don't panic. Maybe it's just fallen down somewhere.
No, someone's taken it.
Are you positive?
Look at this. How can a ring fall out of a locked cabinet?
That's pretty positive.
This is a disaster.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how bad a disaster?
1,000,000.
That's a disaster.
So, thank you, everyone. Now I'll just sign and seal everything, and then we can have lunch.
The ring's gone.
Gone? What do you mean gone?
It's disappeared. It's vanished.
Anything wrong, Philip?
No. No, nothing at all. Shall we go in for lunch?
Now? But you said you signed before lunch.
Oh, did I?
Yes, we all heard you.
That's what we always do, Philip.
Actually, the cook's gone to a lot of trouble to prepare a beautiful lunch today.
Oh, that sounds nice.
And I know how much you hate cold food, Uncle Friedrich.
Yes, nothing worse.
Exactly. Aunt Philomena, you lead the way to the dining room. We all follow.
We have to find that ring, or Herman will have my head on a plate.
I know, Daddy. I'll get everyone searching for it.
Are you sure nothing's wrong, Philip? Nothing I can help you with?
Oh, how kind of you to offer, Herman. But everything's fine. Come on, lunch awaits.
Lily called a crisis meeting, her favorite kind of meeting. But this one was different, because this time there really was a crisis.
If the documents can't be signed, then Herman has the right to declare the castle bankrupt and force Daddy and me to leave.
Just for losing a ring?
Believe me, that gives him all the excuses he needs.
Sounds like a really nice guy.
I have to go to lunch, or everyone will think something is wrong. Please search everywhere.
I haven't got the vaguest idea where to start. Do you?
All we have to do is find some fingerprints, do some DNA tests, and bingo.
Brilliant, Sherlock. And how do we do that?
Well, I did find this in one of the drawers before.
Great. A toy magnifying glass. That'll really help.
Well, Dr. Watson, you might just be surprised. Take a look.
He's right. There are scratches around the keyhole. And they look fresh.
See? Oh, that's okay. Don't apologize.
So you think they could have been made by the thief? And he must have been fumbling with the key.
Yeah. Yep, something like that.
Okay, we have to figure out exactly when the ring disappeared. Did either of you see it before the meeting?
Oh, hang on, I did see it. Yeah, when Lily sent me to ask Sophie to help with lunch. She was dusting everything, including the ring. How about we load all this into a sack and head for South America?
Very funny. But wouldn't you prefer Australia?
Only a few of them.
One day, maybe.
Anyway, Lily says, when you finish, can you help with lunch?
Tell her I'll be there soon.
So, Sophie was alone in here with the cabinet open.
Yeah. Oh, hang on. You surely can't suspect Sophie.
I'm not saying that.
Then what are you saying?
That since Sophie was the last to see the ring, we should talk to her.
Look at this awful room. Gothic is so last season.
This castle is Gothic, darling.
So it's about time it was updated.
But there are rules, Kiki. You can't just decorate the castle however you like.
So, change the rules.
The government rules.
Then change the government.
Oh, sorry. Sophie, we need to ask you a question.
I'm rather busy. Can it wait?
Just one question. After you finished dusting the family ornaments, was the signet ring still there?
Yes, of course. Why are you asking?
We think it's been stolen.
Stolen? Shh. But you don't think that I could...
No.
Absolutely
no.
not.
Quick, Sophie, if we don't start feeding them now, they'll be tearing down the walls.
I'm on my way.
Any luck?
We might be getting warm.
But we need more time.
There is no time. Daddy has to sign straight after lunch.
Can't you stall them somehow?
I'll do what I can, but please hurry.
If the ring was still here when Sophie left, it must have gone missing just before everyone sat down for the meeting.
Which is exactly when all the von Hasenbergs would have come through here.
You're not suggesting it was one of the family, are you?
Who else could it be? And they had the perfect opportunity. They could just waltz in without anyone else noticing.
But why would anyone steal from their own family?
I seem to remember a certain family member stealing something of mine. I won't mention her name, but it starts with S, ends with M, and has an A in the middle.
Mom! Mom! Bill the bulldozer's gone!
Not the Bill the bulldozer incident. Get over it, Ben. We were 6.
Hey, that was my favourite toy.
I only took it from you to stop you bulldozing my sandcastles.
That's what bulldozers are for, bulldozing!
I hate to interrupt, but this really isn't getting us far.
Sorry.
Okay. If one of the von Hasenburgs did steal the ring, that puts us in a difficult position.
Why?
Because we can hardly ask them to let us search them, can we?
True.
But if the thief was clever, they wouldn't risk getting caught with the ring on them anyway. They'd hide it somewhere.
Yeah, good point. And it'd be somewhere they could come back and retrieve it later.
So maybe we should search the rooms close by?
Let's do it.
May I have everyone's attention? After lunch, Daddy will be taking us on a guided tour of the castle.
We don't need a tour, Philip. We're not tourists.
Well, what's this about, Lily?
The ring's still missing. We have to store for more time.
Oh, yes, a tour. I thought I'd surprise you all with it.
But we've seen the castle 100 times.
I know, but you haven't seen the improvements I've made recently.
What improvements? The place is falling down.
Don't be hasty, Kiki. Perhaps there are new holes in the roof.
Found anything?
A lot of dust, that's all.
There's nothing here either.
This way, please, everyone.
What's that noise?
Our first stop is the family portrait gallery.
Red alert. Von Hasenburgs, 2 o'clock.
Quick! Put everything back!
Now, if you look carefully, you'll notice that there are new frames on several of the old portraits. For instance, this painting of Clara von Hasenburg.
That's Lily. Why is she in Clara's place?
They're all mixed up. None of the paintings match their nameplates.
Philip, how could you treat our ancestors with so little respect?
Surely it can't be too hard to look after our family portraits properly.
But
I'm sorry, everyone. The paintings were taken down for dusting and they've obviously been put back in the wrong places. Why don't we head to the library? I'm sure everything there's in perfect order.
We've given a lot of attention to our library lately. It's our pride and joy. Okay, we might go to the cafe instead.
Oh, my goodness.
I cannot believe it. This entire castle is in a state of complete chaos.
No, it's not chaos at all. It's
just that we are in the middle of cataloguing the book collection. Aren't we, darling?
correct. That's right, my dear. We are.
It's awfully stuffy in here.
Oh, dear Aunt Wilhelmina. I think we could all do with some fresh air. Let's go out on the balcony.
This castle needs more than fresh air.
It needs you, darling.
Yes, well, I can't disagree with that, my sweet.
Find anything?
No.
Face it, guys. This is hopeless.
Much as I hate to agree, Ben's right. Besides, we're only guessing that the thief hid the ring. For all we know, might still have it on them.
They might indeed.
Don't tell me. You've had an idea.
I have. And if my guess is right, Sophie's the one who can help us solve it. Hey, Sophie.
Ben, any luck finding the you-know-what?
Actually, the you-know-what is why I'm here to talk to you-know-who.
As in me?
As in you. Listen, I need you to tell me everything that happened after I left you at the ring cabinet.
There's not much to tell. I finished dusting and then I closed the cabinet up. Then I locked it and put away the key in the drawer. Then the family members passed through on the way to their meeting. Then I went back to the kitchen. That's it.
So, did any of the family see where you put the key to the cabinet?
I'm not sure. Any of them could have.
That's not what I was hoping to hear, Sophie.
Sorry, but that's what happened.
Okay, so we're pretty sure the ring was taken, but we have no idea who did it. This is tough. But when the going gets tough, the tough get going. Time for something radical. Thanks, Sophie. You've been a great help.
But I wasn't much help at all.
Just as well. Imagine how many kisses you'd be getting if you were.
You can't be serious.
Do you have a better idea?
It's very risky. What if it doesn't work?
Then we'll all just look stupid and be sent to work in the salt mines.
But what if...
Look, if Philip can't sign, he and Lily are going to be thrown out of here, right? What have we got to lose?
What do you think?
I don't know. What do you think?
Guys, it's time to stop thinking and start acting. Are you in or out?
We're just wasting time, Philip.
Yes, do you think I cancelled a leg waxing appointment for this?
I'm sorry, I thought you'd enjoy such a lovely view.
Enough of your views, Philip. Let's get down to business, shall we?
Perhaps you're right, Herman. Perhaps it's time to...
Have some afternoon tea.
Afternoon tea? But we only just had lunch.
Believe me, you're really going to enjoy this. We've ordered in some special cakes. They're unbelievable.
This whole day is unbelievable.
Come on, it'll be a treat to remember.
And then you will sign?
Absolutely. Please tell me you found the ring.
Not exactly.
But Ben's come up with an idea.
I'm not sure I want to hear it.
You have to, Lily.
Tell us of the dice.
Sorry, everyone. We have to go back to the conference room.
Oh, but I thought we were having tea.
It's off.
Off?
Does anyone around here actually have a clue about what we're doing?
It's rather important, I'm afraid. We have an announcement to make, and it concerns everybody.
This is most irregular, Philip.
I don't know when I've ever seen the like of it.
If you were any sort of mother, Tina, you'd bring that daughter of yours under proper control.
Don't worry, Kiki. I've told her she must regard you as her model.
Really?
Yes, her model of what not to become like, and if she does, I promise never to speak to her again.
What's going on, Lily?
No time to explain, Daddy. I have some instructions for you.
Whatever this involves, Philip, make it quick. Then, let's finish the signing, and we can all go home.
What is this announcement?
I'm terribly sorry, everyone, but the truth is, there will be no signing today.
What? Are you serious?
Why on earth not?
Because the von Hasenburg signet ring has been stolen.
Stolen?
Is this true, Philip?
I'm afraid so.
Well, then this is the final straw. You know what this means, don't you?
Alas, yes.
I'm going to move a vote of no confidence in you. Then I trust you do the decent thing and step aside so that someone more capable can run this castle.
Hear, hear.
Before you do, Uncle Herman, please let me introduce Marcus. He has something to say.
Marcus? Who's Marcus?
Our assistant.
What on earth could he say that would be remotely interesting to us?
We have found fingerprints and a hair on the door of the cabinet that held the ring. It's clear that these must belong to the thief.
Is that all?
No. We've called the police. They're on their way here and will fingerprint everyone and do DNA tests.
So I'm afraid no one can leave until the tests have been done.
Surely you're not suggesting the thief is one of the family?
Oh, we certainly hope not, Aunt Wilhelmina, but the police insists that everyone must be tested.
Are you sure this is going to work?
No.
Great, I feel so much better knowing that.
Sam, trust me. I know what the criminal type looks like, and Herman's definitely as criminal looking as they come.
I've got a dog to feed at home, you know. How long is this police business going to take?
I'm not sure, Aunt Wilhelmina. Hopefully not too long.
We can't stay cooped up in here all afternoon. I'm going for a walk.
Sir, the police have asked that until they arrive, no one moves far from this room.
That's ridiculous. Do they think we're common criminals?
I, for one, am going to the bathroom. Police or no police.
Certainly, Aunt Kiki.
If it is Herman, I hope he comes soon. I'm starting to get a cramp.
Come on, Sam. Toughen up. You have to... He's here. Okay. Are you ready?
I think so.
So, Mr. Herman von...
Just who do you think you are, and what do you think you're doing?
I was about to ask you the same question.
My dear Kiki, is everything all right?
Look, she's got the ring.
Oh, wonderful. But how did you get it, Kiki?
And where did you get it, Kiki?
There's a perfectly innocent explanation for this.
No, there isn't. She was obviously trying to put the ring back before the police came here.
Thank you, Lily. I'm sure you're right, Herman. What is the explanation exactly?
Oh, Kiki found the ring lying on the floor, didn't you, darling?
Yes, I did.
But we searched the whole place earlier.
Obviously, it must have rolled under a cabinet, and you failed to see it.
Then how did she see it?
It was a trick of the light. It must have caught the afternoon sun, and Kiki was blinded by it, and then she innocently picked it up. Isn't that what happened, Kiki?
Yes. Exactly what happened.
Aren't we fortunate that Kiki has such sharp eyes?
You can't seriously expect us to believe that. I'm going to tell the rest of the family we have a thief among us.
No, Lily, you will not do that.
But Daddy...
Herman and Kiki have explained what happened. That's all that needs to be said.
But you can't seriously expect...
I do. The ring went missing and has now been found. End of story. Kiki? Herman, perhaps you now witness me signing and sealing the documents?
Of course. We'll be delighted to do so. Isn't that so, dear?
Yes, we will.
So another annual von Hussenberg family gathering came to an end, and Philip and Lily were safe for one more year. Personally, though, I had an uneasy feeling this wouldn't be the last we'd see of Herman and Kiki. Like global warming, you could be pretty certain that with those two, their worst effects were still to come.
Thank you, all of you, for your wonderful help in making this such a successful day. I'm so lucky to have you as my very own little extended family.
But I still don't understand why you protected Herman and Kiki. It's not just their thieving and dishonesty. They were trying to kick you out.
Bringing shame and disgrace on your own family is never the right thing to do, Lily.
But they were prepared to do it.
But we are not them. We are us.
Which is why I'm so proud of you, Philip.
Remember, Lily, our family mightn't be perfect, but it's the only one we have.
Even though some of them are cheats, thieves, and idiots.
Thieves, perhaps. Cheats, maybe. But please, Lily, the Van Haasburgs are not idiots. Well, some of us aren't.
Families, eh? Can't live with them, can't live without them. I think that pretty much sums it up. What are you doing? Oh, my God. Got your own cake.
Did you honestly think we wouldn't notice?
Doesn't our friendship mean anything to you?
Of course it does, but can you please tell me what this is all about?
Don't act innocent, Sam. It's too late for that.
If you wanted to leave the band, you should have just come out and told us.
Leave the band?
If going solo means that much to you, then just go do it.
What? Guys,
You know,
what
now
are
I'll
you...
just consider us ex-bandmates.
An ex-friend.
Lucy? Jack? If you're wondering how I could lose my two best friends and get kicked out of the band without even knowing why, then join the club. So where did this all go wrong? I need to rewind this tape. Maybe then I can work it out. I think it all started when I was writing lyrics for the new song we needed. Or trying to, anyway.
The library's ideal, the perfect place to highlight our family's contribution to the Industrial Revolution.
What exactly was the contribution?
Imagine Leonardo da Vinci, Galileo, and Bill Gates all rolled into one man. That was great Uncle Mannheim von Hasenburg.
Amazing. How come I've never heard of him?
Sadly, the whole world ignored his genius. That's why this section of the film is so important. We'll give Uncle Mannheim his rightful place in history, at last. Ben, are you still with us?
Where do you want me to put all this junk?
That is not junk. These are Uncle Mannheim's inventions. They're part of this castle's history.
If I have to carry them much further, I'll be history.
Poor Mannheim. He was so far ahead of his time, most people thought he was insane.
Can't imagine why. I mean, what does this do?
That was a machine that turned water into gold.
Wow. He must have made a fortune.
Unfortunately, it didn't work.
Oh.
He died before he could develop it. Here, let's set up these for the shot.
Sorry, I hope we're not disturbing you.
It's okay. I'm already disturbed. Mentally, that is.
What's the problem?
I'm trying to write lyrics and nothing's coming. I think it's a bad case of writer's block.
I read about that once. Apparently, you should write the first thing that comes into your head, no matter how bad, and then just keep going.
The trick is to write badly?
No. After a while, it becomes good writing without you even knowing. That's the theory, anyway.
Good theory, I'm not sure about the practice.
All right, let's get the shot. Camera ready, Marcus?
Ready and waiting.
I better leave you to it. Maybe I'll see you later?
You bet.
Now that I see them, I'm not sure this is the right setting after all.
Where do you want to go then?
What about the tower? Yes, that's the perfect metaphor for Mannheim's lack of recognition. Let's move there.
You mean now I have to lug all this stuff up 100 stairs?
Of course not. We're a team, aren't we?
Are we?
I'll help you out.
Thanks, Silly. I appreciate that.
Working together, that's what it's all about, Ben. A champion team will always beat a team of champions.
Great. That's made things so much easier.
Hey, Sam. Hey, Lucy. So, how's the weather in Germany? It's pretty hot here.
Since when do we talk about the weather? Then would you prefer I come straight out with, where are the lyrics, you slacker?
Actually, it's sunny here, but I've got a feeling there are clouds on the horizon.
Sam, you know I hate to hassle you, but if we don't hand in this song in a couple of days, we'll be in deep trouble.
I know, I'm really sorry. I just can't concentrate, and I don't know why.
You haven't met some cute guy, have you?
No, and even if I had, what would that have to do with anything?
Remember when you had that thing for Liam? You couldn't concentrate on walking and breathing at the same time.
That is so not true. Actually, that is true, but it pains me deeply to remember it. Last summer I had my first big-time boy crush. And like Lucy said, concentration was in very short supply. In case you didn't recognize me, I'm the one with the dreamy, totally besotted look in her eyes. And that's Liam, the object to whom I gave complete attention for every second of my waking day. Until, that is...
You all right? What'd you do?
Unfortunately, I then had to spend the rest of summer at home to protect the new skin graft on my nose, which opened the door for my arch-enemy, Mandy Sinclair. Soon she and Liam became an item and I was dropped. Still, with no boy crush to worry about, I was at least able to start writing songs again. Lucy, I promise I'll finish those lyrics today, no matter what.
Okay, then I won't hassle you again. Oh, and say hello to this guy for me, whoever he is.
Lucy, there is no guy.
Sure there isn't. Bye, Sam.
Bye. Okay, so there might be a guy. Possibly. To be honest, though, it's too early to tell. Either way, though, maybe his advice was right. It was so sweet of him to try and help. Stop it, Sam. Don't think about him. Think about what he said.
Apparently, you should write the first thing that comes into your head, no matter how bad, and then just keep going.
Wow, it works. Thanks, Marcus. These might just be the best lyrics I've ever written.
These are the worst lyrics Sam has ever written.
Come on, Jack. They're not brilliant.
You know what, just reading them makes me feel like I've drunk 6 milkshakes past their use-by date.
Can't we try them out at least?
Sure, but I warn you, it's gonna be ugly.
Whenever you're standing there looking so aristocratic, whenever you get close, my heart beats like automatic.
An automatic what?
I don't know. A car, maybe?
Well, how about a tractor? Or a washing machine? Or even a toilet flusher?
Well, that's unfair.
No, it's not. It doesn't make sense. It's drivel.
Well, what are we gonna do?
Well, we've got no choice. We're out of time. We'll have to write the lyrics ourselves.
Sam will be devastated.
Well, she'll be even more devastated if we fail the assignment.
This is it. This time I'm sure it's the perfect location.
That's what you told us the other 16 times.
Sorry, Ben?
Nothing. Just agreeing. It's perfect.
Okay, let's put the inventions over there and set up the camera over here.
Lily, I think we've lost the sun for the day.
Oh, bother. All right, we're going to have to do it tomorrow.
Works for me.
So you'd better put the inventions back in the attic.
I have to lug them all the way up to the attic? Hey, listen, we're a team, aren't we?
We are, and I'd seriously love to help. But right now, my role is to plan tomorrow's shoot. You do understand, don't you, Ben?
No.
Ben, you're always so funny. Isn't he funny, Marcus?
Yes, quite hilarious.
Thanks, Marcus. I can see that with you guys on my team, it's just gonna be goals, goals, goals.
That's the spirit, Ben. Come on, Marcus. Lots to do.
Ben,
Hey, Sophie.
you look hot. Would you like a drink?
Sophie, that is the nicest thing anybody said to me all day. I might be a while, guys, but feel free to head up to the attic yourselves.
I can't believe this. Lucy and Jack have dumped my lyrics without even asking. Thanks a lot, guys.
Morning.
Oh, Marcus, I'm so sorry. I'm such a klutz.
That's okay. I probably would have knocked it over if you hadn't.
You're too nice, Marcus.
If only. So, did you try the writing tip?
I did, but I think I took the whole let yourself write badly thing too far.
What do you mean?
The other guys in the band rejected my lyrics.
Rejected them?
And that's putting it nicely. They hated them.
Marcus, I had a dream about a brilliant idea for a shot.
Oh, good.
I know you're going to love it. Come on, I'll show you.
Right now?
Yes, hurry, or we'll miss the light.
Okay, coming.
I want it to be one of those amazing time-lapse shots. It'll make a brilliant transition to the industrial age.
Just one problem. This camera doesn't have time-lapse.
It doesn't?
But don't worry, I can speed it up in the edit.
Oh, good. I want it as wide as possible, so we can see the sunlight whizzing across the room.
As wide as possible. How about here?
Perfect.
Okay, I'll set it going, and we'll come back in a couple of hours. And while we're waiting, maybe I can go and finish
Setting up the
breakfast.
other shot. Just what I was thinking. We're so on the same wavelength.
Absolutely.
Even if they weren't my lyrics, I still had to record the song. And the library was ideal. It had great acoustics, and there was no one around to watch me dancing like an idiot.
Hey, guys.
Ben, we've been waiting for you. Can you bring the inventions down from the attic?
Actually, I left them over.
You left the inventions where?
Up in the attic. Yeah. So I guess I'll go and get them now. It might take a while, you know, with all the stairs.
Do you need a hand? We're a team, remember? Max can help.
No. I'll be fine.
There, done.
Sam? What are you doing here?
Just recording a song. Is that a problem?
No, it's just that, I would have liked to hear you sing.
You would?
I mean, because I'm interested to hear how the song ended up.
Oh, trust me, you don't want to hear it.
Why not?
This whole thing has been a pain from start to finish. First it was my lyrics. Now I don't think my vocals are any good either.
Don't be so down on yourself. I'm sure it's better than you think.
Anyway, we've run out of time. We have to hand it in today. I've got to upload it now for Jack and Lucy. Hopefully they can take the curse off it once they mix it. See ya.
Bye.
I'll be there right away, Mummy.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, that's okay.
Look, Lily, about these inventions.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Ben, but you're going to have to put them away again.
Put them away.
Mummy broke a tooth. She has to go to the dentist urgently.
What's that got to do with...
So I have to look after her shop, which means we won't be able to do the shoot today either. Sorry.
No worries. I'll just put the inventions back in the attic.
You took it from me. You took it from me somehow like a thief in the night. But suddenly that melody is feeling sad. How could I go from flying high to feeling bad?
Marcus? What are you up to?
Just playing around. Music stuff.
Thought I heard Sam's voice in here.
It is.
What's the story?
Just a bit of fun, but it's a surprise, so don't tell her, okay?
Don't worry. My lips are zipped. Oh, you haven't seen the inventions anywhere, have you?
I thought you put them back in the attic?
Yeah. So I did. Anyway, I'll leave you to it.
This time difference is going to kill me. I wasn't built for 5 a.m. mixing sessions.
It was worth it, though. The song turned out pretty cool, I reckon. Sam did a great job on the vocals.
Yeah, we should call her and see what she thinks of the final mix.
Maybe leave it a while in case she's annoyed about us replacing her lyrics.
That was hardly our fault.
Anyway, turned out so catchy, I can't get it out of my head.
Yeah, it's like I can hear it right now.
Wait a minute. We can hear it.
Hey, Zoe, mind if we take a look at that?
Yeah, it's Sam Hazelton. Didn't you guys play in a band with her?
Yeah, we still do.
We think.
It's not bad for her first solo effort. She's already made Group Tube's hot list.
She's what?
It's pretty cool, hey? She could really go places.
How could she do this? How could she make a music video without telling us?
What I don't get is how she could make the whole world believe it was her song.
She didn't even bother to credit us. What are you doing?
I'm gonna call her.
Jack, it's the middle of the night over there.
So?
Hi, guys. What's up?
Sorry, but I think you know what this is about.
I do?
I just can't believe you'd do this to us.
Did you honestly think we wouldn't notice?
Doesn't our friendship mean anything to you?
Okay, so you know the rest of it, right? And guess what? Even the second time around, I still don't understand what's happened. I mean, what have I done to make them so upset?
Whoa! No offense, but you look horrible.
This is how I look when I haven't slept, okay? And you don't look that great either.
I had nightmares. Uncle Mannheim was burying me in a pile of his useless inventions.
Who is Uncle Mannheim?
Some genius loser who's making my life a misery.
It's funny. Why is Marcus messaging me?
He wants to marry you.
Get off.
No, he told me. He wants you to run off with him to Russia and pick potatoes. Reckons in 50 years you'll be rich. Or dead. He wasn't sure which.
Shut up.
Okay, Grumpelstiltskin, I'm gonna get breakfast.
Did you make this?
Do you like it? It's had over 1,000 hits already.
So you think that makes it okay then?
Sorry?
How could you do this without asking me first? Or without crediting the other guys in the band? And I can't believe you uploaded it to GrooveTube. How could you do that before I'd even seen it? Have you any idea how much trouble you've gotten me into?
I'm guessing you don't like it then.
Very perceptive.
Oh.
Because of this, I've now been kicked out of the band and lost my 2 best friends. All in one night.
Sam, I'm really sorry, okay? I was only trying to cheer you up.
Cheer me up?
You were so down on yourself and your singing and everything. I just wanted to show you that you were actually good, that's all.
But couldn't you have at least asked me before you made it public?
Look, I'm really sorry, Sam. I was just trying to help, honest.
Yeah, well, doesn't matter much now anyway. Seeing as I don't think my friends will ever talk to me again.
Marcus, what have you done?
Let me get this right. You lost the inventions?
Not exactly. I just left them over there and they disappeared.
Disappeared? Then, did you look for them?
I looked everywhere, in every room in this entire castle. And believe me, that's a lot of rooms.
Ben, those were very valuable artifacts.
I'm sorry, Lily. I should have taken them to the attic. I know that.
Poor Daddy's going to be devastated.
Do we have to tell him?
What do you think?
We have to tell him.
Don't worry. We're a team. I'll be right beside you.
Thanks.
I'm so sorry, Daddy. It's all our fault. Well, Ben's mostly.
Well, this is appalling. How could it have happened?
We were using them as props in Lily's movie.
And Ben was supposed to take them to the attic, but instead Ben left them in the courtyard overnight.
What, you left them in the courtyard?
I know I shouldn't have, Baron.
No. It's just that I found a pile of old junk in the courtyard, so I asked Walter to take it away.
Daddy, that wasn't junk. Those are great Uncle Mannheim's inventions.
Are you sure?
It mightn't be too late. I'll ask Walter where he took them. We might be able to save them after all.
Look, Baron, if there's any way I can make this up to you...
Don't worry, Ben. Frankly, anything Mad Uncle Mannheim invented is definitely junk. I've been trying to get rid of it for years, but Lily wouldn't let me. You've done me a favor.
You realize we're going to have to find someone to replace Sam.
Yeah, I know.
And somehow sort out the marks for our assignment.
I know.
Oh, this whole thing is a disaster.
I know.
Well, would you stop saying I know? I know you know, but it would help if you said something constructive.
I know.
Lucy, phone call from Germany.
What do I say to her?
No, it's not Sam. It's a young man.
Hello?
Hi, is that Lucy?
Yes, who's this?
My name is Marcus. I hope you don't mind, but I got your number from Ben.
Who is it?
Someone called Marcus?
Marcus, what does he want?
If you let me talk, I might find out. Why are you calling, Marcus?
I just wanted to apologize.
Apologize?
That music video with Sam in it? I'm the one who made it and uploaded it. Sam didn't know anything about it at all.
Sorry, Sam didn't know she was in a video. How is this possible?
That's kind of a long story.
Wait, let me put you on speaker so Jack can hear. Go ahead, Marcus.
Oh, I didn't realize you're in here. I'll go.
Wait, Sam, I need to talk to you.
I need to talk to you too.
Okay, you go first.
No, you.
All right. I just wanted to apologize for all the problems I caused.
Thanks, but I wanted to apologize for giving you such a hard time about it all.
Really, it's absolutely fine.
No, it isn't. Lucy, Do you mind if I... Hello?
Hey, Sam.
Hey.
Hi. I was just about to call to try and explain.
No need. Marcus already told us everything.
Marcus?
Yeah, he was so sweet. Are you sure he's not that guy? You know, the one you claimed you hadn't met yet?
Lucy, that doesn't make any sense. And he's right here, okay?
Oh, awkward.
Anyway, we just wanted to say we were sorry.
Yeah, and welcome back to the band.
You want me back in the band?
Of course, if you'll come, that is.
Well, yeah. Yeah, of course I will.
Hey, and have you seen the new video for the song?
It's amazing.
New video? What are you talking about?
Maybe we should leave it to Marcus to show you.
Great idea. We'll get off the phone. Catch you later.
See you, Sammy.
Bye. New video.
Don't worry, everyone gets credited and I haven't uploaded it to anywhere, promise.
But how did you...
I asked Jack and Lucy to send over some stuff and edit it in. Do you want to see it? But if you don't like it, don't throw any heavy objects at me, okay?
Lily? Lily!
Found something?
Does this look familiar?
Maybe. Just add it to the possibles, pal. I'll have a look at it later. Just leave all the big decisions to me, Ben. We're a team, remember?
How could I forget? I hope you appreciate this, Mannheim.
That used to be my favorite song, but now it don't feel right. You took it from me somehow like a thief.
I don't know how Marcus did this, but it's fantastic. Not only has he got me off the hook with my friends, but somehow he's managed to put together an amazing video too.
Feeling bad.
What do you think so far?
Well, to be honest, it's not what I expected. It's way, way better. I love it, Marcus.
Phew. I guess that means I won't have to leave town after all.
Do you know what the best part about all of this is? Is that he actually went to all this trouble just for me. I'm not exactly sure what that means yet, but I'm really looking forward to finding out. What kept you this time?
My brain can't cope with school starting at 8 a.m. It's uncivilized.
But an early start means you have more time for yourself in the afternoon.
In theory, maybe. But you're so exhausted by then, all you want to do is sleep.
Oh, poor Diddums. It's such a tough life.
Part of the deal in coming here was to spend a few weeks at a German school. Normally, school and I aren't exactly what you call friendly. But back home, this didn't matter so much because I have my mates to hang out with. I mean, mates are what school is all about, right? Like, take end of semester. If you didn't have mates, you might as well stay at home.
1, 2.
But if your mates are with you, it was a riot. Literally.
Gotcha, Azzo!
Oh, you'll get yours, Bailey.
Incoming!
Oh! And if occasionally things did go wrong...
My office. Now.
Then having a few mates around to share the pain was an educational necessity.
How many times have I told you three about this sort of behaviour?
Too many to count, sir.
Exactly, too many to count.
Sorry, sir.
Sorry! I'm amazed you lot can pronounce it, let alone feel it.
Yes, sir.
And as for you, Bailey, I've no doubt you're the mastermind. Although I use that term in the loosest possible sense.
Well, sir...
Actually, sir, it was me who thought it up.
You?
No, I think he means me. It was my idea, sir.
Mate, it was my fault.
No, mate, it was my fault. Mate, it was my fault, mate.
Quiet! Okay. If you all insist you're responsible, you can all share the same punishment. Detention for a month. That okay? Mates?
Mates. You can see what I'm getting at, right? Mates help make the unbearable bearable, which left the big question. How boring would it be at a school on the other side of the planet where I knew absolutely no one?
Ben! Hey, Ben!
That's where I got lucky. Almost as soon as I walked through the front gate on day one, I found some guys to hang with. Or, to be honest, they found me.
Hey, guys. What's up? We thought we'd go into town after school. You want to join us?
Say no more, mate. I'm already there.
Cool.
Looks like Ben's found some new best friends.
Hopefully not for long. That guy, Eric, is a slime bucket of the first order.
Clearly, it's in everyone's interest to make our houses more energy efficient.
School in Germany is actually not that different from school in Australia. And the amazing thing is, you find the same types of kids in exactly the same position in the class. Like the hard-working teacher's pets always sitting up the front. And yes, you've guessed it, my sister is right in there with them. Then there are the slackers who never pay attention and are always sitting up the back of the class. I've never worked out why they're mainly always boys. And then, usually somewhere in the middle, there's the girl who is so amazingly hot, but she doesn't even know it. And then there's me. My strategy for classroom survival is simple. Make myself a small target. Off to the side, out of sight, under the radar. Sometimes I can go for a whole semester without the teacher even knowing I exist.
Ben?
Houston, we have a problem. Yes, miss?
Maybe you'd like to come to the front and tell us what you think.
About what?
About the topic we've been discussing the last 10 minutes, global warming.
The problem is, I have no opinion whatsoever. Gee, Mrs. Muntz, I'd hate to bore everyone with my thoughts.
Don't be so modest, Ben. We'll all be very interested to hear an Australian point of view on the subject.
Well, my opinion is that global warming is a very major, seriously significant topic. And I think there's just not enough proper discussion on it. To be properly informed, we need to be open to listen to others. For example, Sophie. I know that you would have a view on this vital subject. Would you care to share it with us?
Certainly, Ben. I think it's in everyone's interest to take care of our planet. After all, the survival of our species, as well as every other creature, depends on it.
I couldn't agree more. Please, keep going, Sophie. I think you and I are on exactly the same wavelength here.
On guard, Marcus.
I'm not sure I'm going to be much good at this, Baron.
This is exactly where we must practice. So, now lunch. Reprise. Moulinet. Thrust. Yield, I command, in the name of the von Hasenburg.
Never!
And finally, the brave Baron disarms the Prussian with his signature von Hasenburg counter-repose. Like so!
Bravo, Daddy, and brilliantly lost, Marcus.
Thanks. In this case, losing comes naturally.
All hail Baron von Hasenburg, savior of the town.
What is this all about?
They're rehearsing the Freedom Day celebration. Every year we reenact the Battle of 1438, when Siegfried Hasenburg liberated Hasendorf from the Prussians.
Sounds quite ritual.
You'll love it. I play the part of the narrator, and Daddy plays Baron Siegfried.
And Marcus here has kindly volunteered to be our Prussian general.
I don't think that volunteered is exactly the right word.
I was thinking that Ben might play my trusty manservant. Do you think he could do that?
Provided he has no lines to learn, no moves to make, or no props to carry, then yeah, Ben would be perfect.
Perhaps we might forget that then. Marcus?
So what's the go, guys? Feel like something to eat? Maybe later, Ben. There's something we want to show you first.
What's that?
Not what. Who? Say hello to Ziggy.
Hi, Ziggy.
They dress him up every year, and every year the challenge goes out to have the last laugh on him.
Last laugh?
Put a pair of donkey ears on his head.
Why donkey's ears?
It's kind of a local joke. Some of the people around here are very stuffy about things.
So donkey ears would be a symbol to show them how stupid and out of touch they are.
Many guys have tried, but no one ever managed to do it.
Can't be that hard, can it?
It has to be done at night so no one sees us.
And tonight would be the perfect night. The whole town would see it tomorrow morning.
Too easy. Tonight it is then.
There's a problem. We can't do it tonight. Our families are all together for dinner. Pity. It would have been hilarious.
No worries. I can do it for you.
Are you sure, Ben?
Hey, what are friends for, right?
Sounds pretty good.
You'll be some kind of hero if you can pull this off, Ben.
So, where do I get these ears?
And so it was that brave Baron Siegfried did battle with his mighty Prussian foe, General von Schlockmeister. Hour upon hour they fought, but with the fate of the town at stake, the Baron knew he dare not lose. Then,
Finally, after an epic battle,
truth, justice, and the von Hasenburg way prevailed, and the Baron overwhelmed his opponent.
Yield, I command, in the name of the von Hasenburg.
Never!
Daddy!
Sorry, Baron, I didn't mean to.
I think I've sprained it.
Marcus, call the doctor.
Right away. Sorry, Baron, I didn't mean to distract you.
Yeah, it's all right, Ben. I'm sure I'll live.
what were you thinking? Oh, that's right. You probably weren't.
It was an accident, okay? Don't make me feel worse than I already do.
Where are you going?
I have to prepare for class tomorrow.
Are you kidding me? Since when have you ever prepared for class?
It's the new me, okay? I want to do Australia proud.
Do Australia proud? He can barely find Australia on a map. He's up to something. And I think I'm glad I don't know what it is.
How lucky can you get? Not only have I found some great guys to hang with, but they trust me to pull off a stunt they've been trying to nail for years. Doesn't get any better, right?
So what did the doctor say?
Oh, he thinks nothing's broken, but he wants Daddy to go to the hospital for an x-ray, just in case.
I feel pretty bad about the Baron's accident. Not that it was my fault. Still, if I can pull off this stunt, he should get a laugh out of it, and the day will turn out to be okay after all. Evening, Your Lordship. Fancy a new set of ears? All right, Siegfried. It's makeover time.
Are you sure your father will be okay to do the reenactment tomorrow?
Our family's performed at that ceremony every year for 140 years. Even if he was run over by a truck, he would find a way to be there.
Wow, that's some commitment.
I see you've been hanging out with Eric and his friends.
Yeah, can you believe it? They're a great bunch, super friendly.
That's interesting.
What do you mean, interesting?
Nothing, just interesting.
If I didn't know better, I'd swear people were laughing at me.
What? Why would they do that?
I don't know.
Maybe I'm being paranoid. Ee-haw, ee-haw, ee-haw.
What was that all about?
I don't know, but something's going on. I'm sure of it. I don't believe this.
Oh, hey, check it out. What a laugh, eh?
Someone's going to pay for this.
Lily, wait!
What's her problem? It's just a statue.
A statue of one of Lily's ancestors.
I'm sorry?
Baron Siegfried von Hassenberg. It was he who saved the town from the Prussian invaders.
Oh, really?
Putting donkey's ears on him is the ultimate gesture of disrespect to their family.
But it's just a joke. It's not a big deal, is it?
In a small town like this, it's a very big deal. They have family feuds going back for centuries. This will create bad blood. You can count on it.
Eric, fellas.
Hey, Ben. Great work.
Man, you're a legend.
Awesome. Guys, we made a terrible mistake. That's not just any old Siegfried. That's Siegfried von Hasenberg.
Yeah, we know.
What?
Everyone in town knows who he is.
Everyone, except our Aussie mates.
No, but Lily, she's really upset.
Perfect. That's even better than I hoped.
Sorry, why? What's perfect about that?
She deserves it. The whole von Hasenberg family deserves it.
What are you talking about?
They treat this town like they own it. They think they're better than us. Well, this reminds them they're not. They're just a bunch of unimportant old aristocrats. Losers.
But he knew this was gonna happen. That's why you wanted to put the donkey ears on him.
Us? We didn't do it, did we?
Not me. I was at home.
Me too. Just ask our parents.
I think I'm beginning to get what Sophie meant when she said these guys were interesting. Hey.
Are you okay? We can leave if you want.
If I do that, they'll think they've won. I'm von Hasenberg. It'll take more than that to beat me.
This is seriously awful. I've got to come clean and confess.
I'd hate to be in the shoes of whoever did this. Once Lily finds out, their lives won't be worth living.
On second thoughts, it's best not to rush these things. Maybe I'll just wait for the right moments.
Von Hasenburg? Von Hasenburg? Hello? Von Hasenburg? The situation is completely untenable. We have no choice but to withdraw from tomorrow. The whole town will be laughing at us.
We can't run away just because some idiots played a pathetic little practical joke.
I can't even hold my sword properly.
Strength in the face of mockery. It was Siegfried's creed, and it should be ours too. We have to be there. Tradition demands it. Please, Daddy, you know it's the right thing to do.
I know I'm going to regret this.
Thank you. And you won't regret it for a second. Come on, we have to sort out our costumes.
I don't understand. Who would do a thing like this?
They're gonna find out sooner or later. Guess it might as well be sooner. It was me, guys. And before you say anything, I know it was childish, idiotic, irresponsible, and a dozen other adjectives I prefer you didn't mention.
Then why did you do it?
I just thought it would be a bit of fun. Honestly, if I had any idea who Siegfried was, I wouldn't have gone near it.
It was Eric's idea, wasn't it?
And his mates.
How did you know?
Eric's father owns a factory next to the castle estate. The Baron caught him dumping rubbish on his land and complained to the police. They've been feuding ever since.
So Eric set you up to embarrass the von Hasenbergs?
It's worse than embarrassment. It's real humiliation.
Looks like I've done pretty well then. What am I gonna do?
An apology might be a good place to start.
Please believe me, if I had any idea that this was somehow connected with you guys, I would have walked away from it completely. I know it doesn't help much, but I'm really, really sorry.
And he feels like a total idiot.
And if you want me to go and not stay here anymore, I'll understand.
I don't think we need to go that far, Ben. I accept your apology.
Just wait till I get my hands on that scumbag Eric.
Don't even think about it, Lily. That just makes us as bad as them.
But we can't just take this lying down. If we don't find a way to stand up for ourselves, our reputation in this town will be ruined forever.
I really thought Eric and his mates were good guys. How was I to know he was such a snake?
Forget that. What we need to do now is sort this out.
It's deja vu.
What?
Like last year's grand final. We went in with this great game plan, but we're down 6-0 at half-time. The coach walked away in disgust. He said it was up to us to turn things around.
And did you?
You bet. We ditched the plan and started playing the same way as the other team.
But didn't you lose that game?
Yeah, 9-0. But they only kicked 3 goals after half-time.
Thanks, Ben, for being no help at all.
I'll be in my room thinking of something. Let me know if you get any ideas.
I think we're done.
This is one day I can honestly say that I'm not looking forward to.
Don't worry, Daddy. We'll get through it.
Baron, Lily,
Ah, Sam, come to wish us luck.
I've had an idea. I don't know if you'll like it, but it's the best I can come up with.
We've got 5 minutes. Where is he?
He'll be here. If anyone can do it, Marcus can.
I got them.
Marcus, you're amazing.
Where did you get them from at such short notice?
Oh, what can I say? I have contacts.
Well,
We're all set to go.
Excellent. You'd better get ready, Marcus. It's almost time.
Right.
We'll take care of these. Good luck.
Thanks. We'll need it.
Baron,
Herr Müller.
Lily?
Eric?
I see Baron Siegfried is looking particularly elegant lately.
Is he? I have noticed.
I'm sure now the Van Hasenbergs will get the reception they deserve.
Let's hope we all get what we deserve. Now, please excuse us. I believe we're on. Daddy?
I'm having second thoughts, Lily. I don't think it's appropriate for someone of my status to do this.
You're right, but it's entirely appropriate for someone of my status. Ladies and gentlemen, let me begin by saying how delightful it is to see the recent adornments to our ancestor, Baron Siegfried. Isn't it wonderful to see that at long last someone has finally managed to place donkey's ears on the old Baron's head? And may I say that no one could be more delighted than us. It prompts us to reveal for the first time an astonishing but little-known aspect of Siegfried. He would often taunt his enemies by calling them donkeys. He'd then ride into battle, imagining a pair of donkey's ears on the heads of his foe. It was this that gave him the strength and courage to win every battle he fought. And it's exactly how he set about, saving our beautiful town of Hasendorf from the Prussians.
I never knew about this. And you found this in the historical records?
Sam?
Who knows what went through Siegfried's mind, Sophie? I don't even know what I'm thinking half the time.
Finally, I'm pleased to announce that the donkey's ears was placed up there by our very own Australian cousin, Ben Hazelton. Siegfried would be so proud of him. From now on, let the whole town celebrate Freedom Day by wearing donkey's ears.
Donkey's ears! Donkey's ears!
Get your donkey ears here!
Donkey's ears!
Get your donkey ears here!
Like some ears, guys? I reckon you'd look pretty good in them. Can't see any bigger donkeys around here than you. I never thought I'd say it, but you're a genius. How did you ever come up with a story like that?
Remember your football story about turning things around? It started me thinking about how to turn an insult into a victory.
Sweet. I saved the day and I didn't even know it. I wonder what other abilities I have that I don't know about.
How honest do you want me to be?
Okay, a guy can dream, can't he?
In your case, no. Just hand out the ears.
So, while you might think I don't deserve it, and you'd probably be right, by and large, things have turned out pretty satisfactorily. However, there's still one last thing that needs some serious attention.
I trust this is to your ladyship's liking.
It is indeed.
Here they come.
Now! You lunatics! You have not the last of this! Good! There's plenty more flower bombs where they came from! That was amazing!
Awesome.
It's a great Aussie tradition.
It's also silly, immature, childish, and would shame even a 6-year-old.
Sam, you are absolutely right, as usual. But it was also fun.
So there you go. I found some mates, and I lost some mates. But the good thing is, I've still got these mates. I think I definitely got onto the winning team there.